Chantel. I own the Carlton Align for Life Pilates studio. I'm also a faculty educator for National Pilates Training, and I'm a mum of two. So a 10-month-old boy and a 2.5-year-old girl. I initially did my Pilates training in London after retiring from being a ballet dancer. Taught Pilates there for a couple of years and then decided, okay, maybe it's time to come back to Australia. I asked a friend who had taught Pilates in Melbourne, okay, who do I contact? I don't know much about the Pilates world in Melbourne anymore. Who should I get in touch with about working for? And she said Katrina Edwards. So I contacted Katrina, came back to Melbourne on a holiday, met with her, did a mat class, went for coffee afterwards. Within 10 minutes, she laid out like a 5-10 year plan for me, and that's exactly what I needed to do. I needed to have a step from retiring from ballet and my next step of where my life and my career was going. So super exciting. I think she was like, can you start now? And I was like, no, my stuff's all still in London. I need to move back. So 6 months later, I moved back. I started teaching at Align for Life, CBD and Moonee Ponds, and that was in 2016. Well, actually, Katrina just said during COVID, what do you think about your next step being opening your own studio? And I think we had initially talked about this previously, and it always said that yes, it's in my maybe long-term plan. But you know, in 2020, it wasn't something that I thought now's the time to do it. See, for me, the Pilates teaching wasn't the issue. Like, you know, I love building a client base. I love building rapport with them. I knew that I would be able to get the clients in and make the studio successful, but it's the business side. Like, I'm a ballet dancer. I left school at 12. Maths, you know, ask me a maths question and you see my face freeze. So all of that, you know, like the business side, you know, like taxes and super and all that sort of stuff, like completely scared the hell out of me. But my wonderful now husband said, no, we'll do this together. I'll help you with that side. And you can focus on the, you know, building a great team, bringing the clients in, teaching great Pilates. The fantastic thing, obviously owning my own studio, is I've built a really great team and a good client base now. When I was having my babies, I was able to step away from the studio, hand my clients over to, you know, wonderful instructors that have been through National Pilates Training, that teach across the other studios as well. I was more than happy to, hand the clients over and say, I'll be back in a couple of months when I'm physically and mentally able to get back to teaching again. And I knew the clients were in great hands.